big field, 1,200 meters to sprint. And they fired away from that 1,200 meter marker. We'll go to the left-hand side. It's Quick Count, who shows a bit of dash with Magnetic Dime, who's right up there. Bobbles and Bead. Executors right on the speed with Madam Vicky. Further out deeper is Big Sky Country, showing a bit of dash. Miami Beach is just in behind the first wave of runners, Tried and True. That's racing towards the middle half of the field, 5 lengths off them. Kilmonivix to the outside. I Like It Hot, and then comes behind that Rhythm of the Rain. Marie is racing 5 lengths off them. Mother of Pearl is hidden away behind that Rainbow Thief. Summer Odysseys towards the back end, and towards the right-hand side is Let's Cruise. White jacket with the red on the cap, and that's 8 lengths off the leader. Magnetic Dime is now being asked to run. Madam Vicky, Bobbles and Beads. On the inside is Miami Beach, and Looking Hot on the inside with the white blinkers is also starting to storm home, but it's Bobbles and Beads who got to the lead. Bobbles and Beads has gone 3 lanes clear. Looking Hot is on the inside. Miami Beach and Big Sky Country. Looking Hot is thundering home at Bobbles and Beads. Looking Hot, great win, I think. Oh, that's mighty close. I tell you, Bobbles and Beads is prominent. Miami Beach is behind that, Looking Hot. And then we go back to Executor. Great finish to wrap up racing and to close off the season in Gqeberha. As beaten, number 4, Bobbles and Beads. Third, number 17, Miami Beach. And fourth will go the way of the one-horse, Madam Vicky. So just take note of that. Thank you very much to the judge next door. They've also done a great job through the season. Bobbles and Beads looked like it was race over going through the 200, but Looking Hot is going to grow wings, the 4-year-old Bay filly. Top ride, Jason Gates. Well done to Jean Nel. And of course to Mr. W.K. Graham and to Miss Mooring. Lovely win. There's lots more to come from Looking Hot, who's beaten Bobbles and Beads, and then came behind that Miami Beach, and further back was Madam Vicky. Thanks to everybody. It's been a great season.
Last race of the day, last race of the season goes to that of Jean Nel and his newcomer Looking Hot, who takes the win under jockey Jason Gates. I've got Younger joining me. He's a representative of the Jean Nel yard, and he's here on behalf of Ace, the groom, who's looking after his horse as we speak, and will be very chuffed to learn that he's going to get to take 1,500 Rand extra, and he'll be very grateful for that. Younger, thanks so much for joining me. Much appreciated. Jason's going to step in now and have a word about the daughter of Time Thief. And come on in, come and join me. It's been a long day, but you found the winner's box. And what were your instructions for this filly? You would have ridden her for the first time, not known very much about her. Jean, likewise, first run for the yard. So I thought you guys would go out learning.
You know what, I'll be honest with you. I think after looking at the race and how she usually used to run, you know, Miss Anal and I discussed it before we went out, and we sort of had the same idea, you know. And
good.
Because I used to ride other horses against this filly in Joburg, and I remembered her quite well. So I also used to work her a couple of times at home and stuff.
Okay, so you weren't completely foreign to her.
Yes, you know, so I just sort of rode the same kind of race. Obviously, it was a 200 meters further than she usually does, so I had to, you know, like make her wait a little bit. But yeah, she's very gutsy. When I pulled her out, she took off, and you know, I'm happy I could. My first ride for Miss Anal, winner, you know.
Fantastic. It definitely broke the ice very, very well, and well ridden, because it was very, very well timed. That I'm sure you'll go back and watch it. It was very close.
Yes. Look, she took a little bit of an awkward stride in the last closing stages. I actually think that she may come on from this run, okay. But. Yeah, just big thank you to Miss Anal and to the owner, Mr. Graham. I appreciate the support.
And well done. You're starting to find the winner's box here on a regular basis. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There you go. You heard from Jason Gates. First ride for trainer Jean Nel, and it's a winner. So that's definitely a very, very positive partnership start. And Jean, I had a chat with you earlier in the week. It's always hard when these new horses step out, and I'll be honest, I wrote her off. I feel terrible because she came in with strong form, but 1,000-meter form. And we know the 12 here can be a little bit of a testing 12, and it's wet. So I think she's done a great job.
Nadine, yeah, well, the accolades got to go to her, you know.
Yeah.
I do know, I told the owner as well, well done, Paul. Thank you for sending us the filly. You know, I couldn't give him any confidence because I didn't have a yardstick. But, you know, this PE 12, Joburg thousands, you can sometimes get away with it because they do tend to go a little bit quicker. Yeah. I do think the quickest 1,000 in the country, I think, is at this course. You know, it's a sub 55. It's,
Yes.
You know, so you can get away with it sometimes, but you don't always know if you're going to get it right. Coming into the race, I was happy to run her. I mean, she'd been doing well at home. And I suppose if you look at her form, and I was happy to run her, she had to have a chance. Always easier in hindsight. But as I said, I didn't have a yardstick, but very, very pleased with the way she's pulled this off. And hopefully she'll give Bill quite a little bit more fun to come.
Well, I've got to say, I think there's plenty of merit in that win, and Jason does seem to think that she's going to come on from that, which is always very positive to hear. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, and well done to Jason. He gave her a nice ride, and I wish him luck.
Most definitely, Jean. Well done.
Thank you.
Great to hear there from trainer Jean Nel, and a nice way to start here in the Eastern Cape. Ford looking hot, so very well done to Mr. Bill Graham, and I see Miss Mooing as well. Congratulations, she's done you proud, and I think she's really run out a good winner here, considering her best form really has been over 1,000. We end up this afternoon, we end up the season with that race, and a very well done to all the winning connections today. We have had a couple of yards really stand out locally. Of course, Gavin Smith, who retains that championship title and takes one of the features on the card with a beautiful Champion Juvenile Cup win by Questor, a syndicate horse that's been such an exciting development here in the Eastern Cape. And of course, Kelly Mitchley, who gets to a round total of 40 wins, having her first season as a trainer. She's done a superb job walking away with a treble for the first time this afternoon as well, so she certainly ends on a high. The visiting yard, Snaith Racing, also 2 wins under the belt, one of them a feature. And I think we're going to be very excited to watch Top Quality overstaying distances further afield as he steps out back in the Western Cape. I think he's certainly going to be a very interesting horse to follow. Looks to have, excuse the cliche, some quality about him. And then, of course, well done to Jean, who scoops the final race on the card. Thanks very much to my co-host Neil, who's joined me throughout a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. It's been, it's been a fantastic season, a brilliant day to end on. And thanks to you, the punter and the viewer, for joining us, going through it with us. Brandon upstairs calling the races, all the cameramen and ladies of the crew. Liesl downstairs with Tess, and of course Pauline, our photographer on course. It's been a wonderful day, and we look forward to starting a whole new season with you next week. Good night.